Hey Jessica, this is Christina. I'm with Kansas City Phoenix SEO. Sent you a message about getting you a free video with some SEO tips for your website. So I did send you a message about where you're located. It looked like you may have been in Chicago or might be here in Kansas City area. I wasn't sure. So I went ahead and went with the Kansas City area, but if you need me to talk to you about Chicago, it's the same idea, but I'm just going to show you some numbers when it comes to Kansas City. So the three things to set your company above the competition we're going to talk about today is content, citations, and backlinks. When it comes to content, the average site needs 1,000 to 1,500 words to be optimized with Google. And when I put yours into a word counter, it looked like there was about 200. So definitely want to look at getting more words there. I did look at your number one competition when I plugged in Skincare Kansas City is the one that gets the most searches per month. We'll talk about keywords here in a second. But Skin KC is going to be the number one when it comes to beauty products in Kansas City. So if we look at their website, they have about 300 words. So they are beating you out, not by a whole lot. It would be pretty easy to beat that out with the content. You just want to make sure that it is good content, quality content that has some of the keywords that people would be searching. So when I talk about keywords, talking about when somebody searches for whatever kind of service like Skincare Kansas City or Kansas City beauty products, whatever search that somebody would put in here, most of the time people are going to search something that is near their area so that they get something near them. And that's where you want to have the location in there. So Skincare Kansas City is what I found the most people are searching for. And when you look at, I plugged it in here to a tool that I use called Ahrefs, Ahrefs, and it did a Keywords Explorer along with another tool I have for keywords, and it looks like on average about 70 people are searching for Skincare Kansas City. So if you were on the first page of Google, then about 70 people might be looking at your page, versus if you're way far back on Google, then if they search Skincare Kansas City, they're not going to see your page. So the content, definitely missing out on some customers that way. The next thing that we're going to talk about when you do a Google search is called the map pack. So this is what the actual map, where it looks like. It's going to list your business name, the address, and your phone number. And when you have those listed, you're going to get citations for those by putting your information into a directory such as Yellow Pages, Yelp, CityStar, etc. So one of the other tools that I have is called whitespark.ca. This is something that you can go out and find on the internet, just Googling it. And by using Whitespark, it costs $30 to $70 a month, depending on how many searches you do. And you can plug in these businesses and see how many citations they have. So these were the top 3 that I found in the Kansas City area. You can see Skin KC has 12, AQ Beauty Supply has 30, and Beauty Brands has 48 citations. So when you're looking up here in the map pack, I think I actually searched for the citations. I did beauty care, sorry, beauty products, Kansas City. That's where you're going to see. You'll see Beauty Brands is at the top, and that's because they have 48 citations, and they're beating out these other ones pretty heavily. So one of the great things about this tool is you can actually go in and click on their business. And because I didn't know your location, I wasn't able to find you on this. So if you give me that information, I can definitely plug it in for you. But when you go in here, you can see exactly where their website is listed. And by using this tool, I can go in with a business and get every single one of these. So I know that not only am I going to have all of the ones that your competition has, but then I'm going to go out and get extra. So that's citations. The next thing I'd like to talk about is backlinks. We call this link juice. Basically it works like site A is going to point to site B. Site A is the link juice, which gives site B more authority in Google's eyes, like a popularity contest. So you can have more sites coming in than somebody, but the other thing that you have to keep in mind is it's more effective if you have a relative site linking back to you. For example, a blog post about pizza is not going to have a lot of authority for your site for body care, because obviously pizza does not help with body care. So you'll definitely want to be on blogs or other kind of sites that are going to link back to body care, whether it's skin care, beard care, anything that you had listed with products on your site. So right now you're sitting at 40 domains, 40 websites are bringing you 293 backlinks for 161 keywords, which is really good. The one thing about your keywords, though, is that most of the keywords are your business name instead of things that people would just search in general, like beauty products and skincare and anything that people would just generally search. So it looks like a lot of your traffic is coming in just from word of mouth and people knowing who you are. So if you want to increase your traffic, then that's where you're going to want to start ranking for some more keywords that have to do with just generalizations. Like I said, skincare Kansas City. So you have 40 and 293 backlinks. If you pull up Skin KC, you'll notice that they have 137 domains with 645 backlinks. So my suggestion is to go in and get, obviously, more links. You do that with blog posts, blog comments. Citations will count towards some of these, but anybody pointing back to your site. So these are 3 things that I've talked about. The content, getting that 1,000 to 1,500 words on your front page. You do want it to be optimized with some of those keywords so that Google will come back to your site whenever they're doing their analyzation. Citations, so that's where you get listed on those different directories. And link juice, which is where you have more links coming back to your page. And that's the basis of how SEO works. This is something you can do. The problem is it's very time consuming, so a lot of times that's where people will hire me because they're just not interested in spending the time on that because they're wanting to spend the time on their own small business. So if that's something that you would like to talk to me about or you're interested in learning more about it, just give me a call at 816-323-4100. Again, this is Christina with KC Phoenix SEO. Thanks for watching.